It's currently fall season and everybody wants to know,
what sneakers are we supposed to be rocking during these times?
Two sneakers that come to everybody's mind is always going to be the Travis Scott Low and the Travis Scott High. But I'm telling you right now, these things are worth over $1,500 by themselves. So if you ask me, yes, these definitely would go on the list. But today I'm going to give you guys some other options that are just a little bit more affordable. We're gonna go over 5 different sneakers that I'm looking forward to rocking this fall, and I think you guys just might like them too. And if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Also stick around to the end of the video. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus sneaker on the list showing you guys my #1 favorite go-to fall sneaker that I literally wear every single year. So when it comes to the fall time, we think about layering clothes with extended shirts and hoodies and jackets over the top of those, with a fresh pair of dope cargo pants or whatever it may be, and obviously a fresh pair of kicks. But a lot of people want to know,
where does the inspiration even come from when it comes to the color and the style of sneakers that we should be wearing?
If you do a Google search of fall time colors, you're gonna see a theme behind all of these images with the trees and the leaves and the parks by the water and everything like that. The common theme behind all of these is always going to be the colors. Looking at a fall time color palette, as you can see right here, you have different colors of greens and reds and oranges and burnt orange and burgundy, navies and grays and creams and browns. And through all those colors, I have definitely heard a lot of people say fall time colors are their favorite colors of the year. So that's gonna kind of give you a little bit of help on the 5 sneakers that I chose today that fall in that color scheme. Get it? Fall in that color scheme? All right, yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the first shoe. Okay, the first sneaker on the list is going to be smashing the like button and hitting that subscribe button, because you know that helps the algorithm oh so much. All right, now for real though, let's get into it. First up, we have the Duck Camo ATMOS Air Max 90. I love this sneaker. This is a personal favorite of mine, and I love pulling these out in the fall time. You got your dark colors with the black, you got your camo colors right here with the Duck Camo with the browns and the different shades of greens, and then obviously your pop of the infrared, giving you a little bit of pizzazz to the sneaker. And I honestly just love rocking these because 2 reasons. They have a black outsole, so I can easily clean these up and make them look like they're brand new every single time. And this colorway with the materials and everything that went along with this collaboration alone is fire. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say this shoe is very expensive, and I completely understand it. I was able to get these for a really good deal back in the day. This is just a personal sneaker that I love to rock, and what I can tell you is you can definitely find some good Air Maxes that you can have a nice comfy sneaker with a dope colorway as well. So consider that as an option, and kind of just think about, okay, what are some cool Air Maxes that I can find on the internet that I could potentially rock that have different undertones with the browns and the greens and different stuff like that, because there are also dope Air Maxes that are very affordable as well. The next sneaker that I'm really looking forward to rocking this fall as well is going to be the Travis Scott Air Force 1. I think these are super dope. One thing that I really love about this shoe, it has multiple materials and different styles and textures and prints and everything like that when it comes to camos and corduroys and leathers and suedes and all those different type of things. And one thing that I cannot forget to mention, I don't know what it is, but for the fall and the winter time, if you got a gum bottom on a sneaker, I'm telling you right now, it's a go. I feel like for the most part, I can't say every single sneaker, but typically if you throw a gum bottom outsole on it, they're gonna be fire. So basically what I'm getting at with this sneaker in particular is maybe look at some options when it comes to Air Force 1s. I know a lot of people like to rock the all white Air Force 1s, and I completely understand that, but at the end of the day, there are thousands of colorways when it comes to Air Force 1s. You could even go with Nike ID and create your own Air Force 1s, which we might have to do in a future video because I haven't made any Air Force 1s in a while. Drop a comment down below if we should do that. And one thing that I would also recommend is check out some older styles on the Air Force 1s, some stuff that may have came out, you know, 5 or 7 or 10 years ago, because Air Force 1s, they do last for a really long time. You can find some good bangers from the past for a really good deal on some places like Go or, you know, Craigslist or whatever it may be, and find a nice pair of Air Force 1s that you can also match with a lot of different outfits and will also fall in that category of these colorways. Next up is a sneaker that I think is extremely dope, and it's actually funny because it's the Taupe Haze Air Jordan 4. They have another element to them when it comes to the textures and the overall wearing off of the sneakers and changing the colors on the different materials around the tongue, around the ankle, and here on the toe, on the front end of the shoe. And one thing, like I said before, these things have a black outsole on them as well, so you don't have to worry about them getting as dirty as much, and they're a lot easier to clean. Because we know in the fall time what happens, it tends to rain. I know at least here in Portland, it rains a lot. So yes, these do have some suede on them, and yes, I do have multiples of this sneaker, so I wouldn't wouldn't mind getting them wet, but you might want to consider that as well when it comes to the materials and you're looking at different sneakers. Okay, what are they made out of? How durable will the sneaker be in conditions like rain or, you know, walking through a pile of wet leaves or whatever it may be? Always consider that when you're thinking about materials and textures on the sneaker, so that way you can make sure that you're protecting the sneaker over time as well. I think if you ask a lot of people if the Taupe Haze Air Jordan 4 goes into the fall category, I definitely think a lot of people would say yes. Let me know how you feel down below in the comment section. Now let's take it to the next shoe. Now this one is a lot more affordable, and it is the Mocha Air Jordan 1. A lot of people said the Travis Scott. I get it, but when you're talking about affordable options, I would definitely say considering this shoe right here, because some people even say this shoe is better than the Travis Scott. And I ain't gonna lie to you, these things are pretty dope when it comes to the color scheme of the shoe. I have a few different pairs of these already, and as you can see, this one right here I rock a lot, and they don't even look like they've really been worn that much. And I'm telling you, I be getting my wears in. And another thing, like I said before, black outsole. Finding sneakers with dark outsoles just makes your life so much easier when it comes to cleaning your kicks and making sure your stuff is fresh throughout the fall season. Next up on the list, we have a sneaker that is starting to rise in value, and it was very affordable at one time, but it's slowly going up over time, and I think could potentially be worth over $1,000 after we get through this next fall season and people start to mess up their pairs simply because of the materials and, like I said, with the weather and everything like that. But that is the olive Travis Scott Air Jordan 6. Now some people may or may not know, but I do have multiples of this sneaker as well, and I like to rock these a lot, so I always keep a pair in my rotation. But I'm telling you right now, I do try to take care of the suede on the upper, because I know for a fact these could definitely get messed up. So when it's more of a sunny type of day, that's when I'm gonna rock this shoe. I don't think I really want to rock it on a rainy day, that way so I can at least just protect it for a little bit longer. So those were 5 different sneakers. Let me know which one you guys like the most, and now let's take it to my #1 favorite all-time must-have go-to sneaker when it comes to the fall, and that is the Shadow Air Jordan 1. First things first, all black outsole. I gotta love it. And on the upper, you're dominantly black with gray. You have a little bit of white here on the midsole, which is really easy to clean, because I'm telling you right now, I've had these things covered in mud before and had no problem cleaning this shoe over and over and over and over again. And one thing that I also really love about this shoe as well, it can get covered in mud, dust, leaves, water, you name it, and the whole shoe on this upper is leather, so it's a lot easier to clean, wipe down, sprucing up, and get them back going. And I'm telling you right now, I feel like a lot of people will say that the Shadow 1 is just an all-time must-have sneaker, because you can literally match these with any single outfit and wear them any time of the year. But I know for me, in the fall time when it's rainy and wet and I still want to wear a pair of Air Jordan 1s, I'm always going to my Shadow 1. And if anybody down below in the comment section has a pair of Shadow 1s themselves and can testify to what I'm saying, drop a comment down below, because I'm telling you right now, these are a must-have. At least for me, that's how I feel about them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this list. I'm looking forward to bringing a lot more to you in the future as well. I'll see you guys in another one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful, that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address, and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.